Well, Wednesday.
Yeah, we made it to hump day.
Yep. 16th day of October, which puts it right in the middle of the week, right in the middle of the month, right?
Yes. But is it hump day at the beginning of the day, or is it at the end?
Well, at noon. Midday.
High noon. Okay.
Midday, you are at the apex.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not the tarmac. That's the apex.
Today is Dictionary Day. Yeah, it's one of the best books I've ever read. And now, you may not be aware, but historians say the first dictionary was published sometime around 1582. Now,
who's going to argue?
Yeah.
Nobody is around today that was around then.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the paperback. The first dictionary didn't sell a lot of copies. Sales improved when it was republished with the words in alphabetical order.
That makes sense.
Yes.
But they would try the other first, and quickly they said, yeah, that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah. We'll put that on a list and not try it again. Today is Feral Cat Day, and I don't know, when I come in the mornings, it's early, and not only do you see our local transients and vagrants and other of the great unwashed section of our population, but I see cats. There are a good number of feral cats living in downtown El Centro.
And everywhere else.
Yes, and I don't really have a problem because they're very good about keeping down the pigeon population.
They are good at that.
Yes.
I do have a problem with it, just like I have a problem with pigeons, too. They're disease-carrying, nasty.
You have a problem with cats.
And I have a problem with cats also. They walk on cars and scratch things and, minor details.
Yeah.
Might have. Cars are very inexpensive, so, yeah, I do. I have a problem with cats. It's elephants. I had a problem with them, and I said, we don't let them roam free. We shouldn't let cats roam free.
Well, that's a novel idea, and maybe, just maybe, we'll go to the city council and get them to pass an ordinance.
Yeah, or do a study.
Yes.
That's very popular in the governor's office.
Yeah, we're going to study the new river and air environment one more time. You and I have both been in the valley a long, long time. And how many studies of the new river have there been?
Probably more than most other subject matter.
Yes. We'll study it some more. Oh, and by the way, we're going to give Mexicali a whole bunch of millions of dollars and let them solve the problem.
Yeah, because they're going to handle it. I know. I have that feeling.
Yes. Am I a bit cynical? You betch'em.
Not a bit. Not a bit.
Oh, well. Are you ready for birthdays?
We've got some.
Yes. Actress Angela Lansbury is 94. And let's see. Actor Peter Bowles is 83. Actor Barry Corbin, he's another guy. You may not remember the name, but you'd recognize the face. He's 79. Bassist C.F. Turner of Bachman Turner Overdrive is 76. Actress Suzanne Summers, 73. Bob Weir of Grateful Dead, 72. Actress Martha Smith, she was in Animal House. She is 67. Actor Andy Kindler, 63. And guitarist Gary Kemp of Spandau Ballet is 60. Actor Randy Vasquez is 58. Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers is 57. Why do I want to scratch?
I don't know, but
when I hear that name.
Good nickname.
Yes. Actor Christian Stolt is 57. Actress Terry Vaughn is 50. Wendy Wilson of Wilson Phillips, which one is she, is 50. Brian Wilson's little girl.
That's right.
Actor Paul Sparks, 48. Actress Kelly Martin is 44. Singer-songwriter John Mayer, 42. Actor Jeremy Jackson, 39. Actress Caterina Scorsone is 39. Actress Bray Grant is 38. Local birthdays coming up.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Mm-hmm. Roger that.
Yes.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
I've got your birthdays. Your KXO Cold Stone Creamery birthdays today. Happy birthday, Brittany Avina, Karen Castillo, Francisco Castro, Kayla Ornelas, Maria Belendares, Elizabeth Gallardo, David Gonzalez, Elizabeth Solorio, twins Renee and Rihanna Duarte, Gordon Goodman, Susie Shaw, Kat Wong, Maggie Montes, Maria Leon, Missy Torres, Nacho Villalobos, Priscilla Vela, Rob Reyes, Maritza Hurtado, Thomas Kuzinski, Martin Moreno, and Brittany Alenio. Happy birthday from KXO and Cold Stone Creamery. Each and every one eligible for the KXO Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cakes we award every Friday. So are you a potato chip muncher?
I like certain potato chips. Not, some people that are, potato chip destroyers.
Yeah.
And they'll eat any potato chip.
Bet you can't eat one.
Yeah, or
Yes.
two.
Well, coming soon, Lay's are bringing out grilled cheese and tomato soup potato chips.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I love grilled cheese and tomato soup. I prefer tomato basil soup.
Mm-hmm. Now
Yeah,
you
but-
can get it.
Yeah, if the world gets so polluted we have to buy bags of air to breathe, the potato chip companies will be way ahead of the game, right?
That's right.
Exactly. Yeah, grilled cheese and tomato soup potato chips.
Well, I'm sure they can replicate the
Where do
smell
I
and the flavor.
sign up?
Yeah, line
Yeah.
up.
Oh, well, anyway, all sorts of things are going on, and we'll tell you about some of them. When you have a chance, check out our website, KXOradio.com. Click on the calendar, and we'll bring you up to date on lots and lots of events, right?
That's right. Things are just about ready to get all wet in the city of El Centro.
Yeah.
Tell you more about that.
Okay. Yes, a showering facility for our homeless, right?
No, but I understand there is something. I guess it does exist
Okay.
somewhere.
Yes. Okay. We've got news. It's a look at world and California news headlines right now, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, you call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News update. An impeachment inquiry vote isn't coming anytime soon. That from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. But investigations and hearings into the president and Ukraine continue. Here's correspondent Nancy Cordes.
Lawmakers will hear today from Michael McKinley. He is a former top advisor to Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. He served in the State Department for 37 years and just resigned last week.
New York Republican Lee Zeldin is on the House Intelligence Committee, and he calls the hearings a sham.
This process is such a clown show, and I say that because that's as politically correct as I could get for what is really on my mind of what we are all witnessing.
One Republican says he'll introduce a measure to censure committee chair Adam Schiff. And for now, Congress won't hear from Defense Secretary Mark Esper. Like several other subpoenaed Trump administration officials and associates, he says the inquiry is illegitimate because there's been no vote. CBS News update. I'm Peter King.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. Residents back in their homes and can leave their homes again after a fire at a fuel storage facility in the community of Crockett outside San Francisco.
We are continuing to put on water and foam onto the affected area, and we'll be doing so throughout the night.
Fire Battalion Chief Dean Colombo. Heavy smoke from the burning ethanol tanks set off an air quality emergency. Police say a Roseville man who killed 4 people drove to the Mount Shasta Police Department with a body in his car. Captain John Simon says identities of the victims aren't being released yet, but apparently are related to the suspect, 53-year-old Shankar Angud.
Detectives are trying to backtrack to find if there are any other crime scenes along the path or whatever direction the suspect took to get to the Mount Shasta Police Department.
Authorities responding to calls of a disturbance at the Hope Ranch home of actor Ron Ely, finding an elderly woman dead, then shooting a suspect to death. Not clear if Ely was home at the time. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
Be a flu fighter with a free flu shot from Walgreens. It's no cost to you with most insurance. It's quick, easy, with no appointment needed. Plus, it lowers your chances of spreading the flu to the people you care about most. Get your flu shot at Walgreens and get $5 off an eligible purchase of $20 now through November 30th. This is your shot to protect you and the ones you love. Be a flu fighter. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Coupon offer not valid in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. See coupon for terms and restrictions. Vaccine subject to availability and some restrictions may apply.
Today through next Tuesday, Lumber Liquidators Flooring Yard Sale has over 400 floors on sale, up to 50% off. It's a sale so abundant that it literally cannot fit in our showroom and must spill out onto our parking lot. Or, for the sake of the metaphor, our yard. Or is it our driveway? Let's not get caught up in semantics. What's important here is that there are many, many floors on sale, up to 50% off. These are the floors homes are built on. Lumber Liquidators Flooring.
It's page 1 of the local news, page 1 of the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They've got 2 locations in the valley, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue right next to Food for Less.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday morning, the Imperial Irrigation District reported a power outage affecting over 300 customers in the southern part of El Centro. The outage reported shortly about or around 3:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Power was gradually restored over a period of about 4 hours. Well, a binational roundtable discussion on air quality and the New River will be held this Friday in Calexico. The event will be co-hosted by California Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia and Baja California Senator Alejandra del Carmen Leon Castellum. The meeting is to be part of an ongoing effort to strengthen binational cooperation on environmental issues impacting public health in the Imperial and Mexicali valleys. The discussion will take place at the Art Gallery of the San Diego State Calexico campus from 9 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. The city of Imperial is ready to kick off the Imperial Market Days season with their first new signature event, Fiesta de los Muertos, from 5 to 9 p.m. The event will feature altar displays, event costume contests, kids, crafts, artisan vendors, beer garden, food court, family fun zone, folklorico performances, and Disney's Coco on the big screen. I know that's one of Carroll's favorites, so you'll see him in the front row, I'm sure.
Well, I have to sit in the front row because I can't see over anybody in the back row.
Those people that get in our way. KXO News Time 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
Well, due to an overwhelming response and request from many, the performance of the night at the movies, there will be an encore presentation on October the 18th at the Jimmy Cannon Theater at 7 p.m. This will be the same show that was presented earlier this month, and it gives those that missed this opportunity a second chance to see the performance, or you can see it for the second time. Certainly nothing against that is all either. That will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Tires at the best price around. Guaranteed. Talk to your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro.
I don't worry anymore about getting stranded with my car breaking down.
Why is that?
That automotive class I took at Imperial Valley College not only prepared me to fix my own car, it also prepared me for a new career in automotive repair.
I like the way you think. I've always wanted to become a welder.
Then check out these and other IVC career education classes at imperial.edu.
And it's page 2 of the Local News with a look at weather, in-depth weather. It's all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning.
The grand opening of the city of El Centro's Aquatic Center has been scheduled. The ribbon-cutting ceremony for the Aquatic Center at 5th and Park will be held on Saturday, October 26th at 9 a.m. The ceremony will also include a State of the City address by Mayor Edgar Garcia. The new Aquatic Center covers over 3.5 acres of land and will include a children's pool, 2,000 plus square feet of a warm-up pool, over 1,600 square feet of an activity pool, over 5,300 square feet of a lazy river feature, and an 8-lane competition pool. Other amenities include a building to house lockers, snack bar, party training facility, restrooms and showers. The total cost of the new facility is approximately $16 million. I drove by a couple of times, Carroll, and it looks like they're ready this time for a ribbon cutting.
And are you allowed to have a margarita as you drift down the lazy river?
I would have to say probably not.
Oh, well, then scratch it off my list.
You can scratch it off your list.
But they will allow you to have tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches.
Chips that smell like them and taste like them.
Okay.
The Imperial Valley Desert Museum will present their 3rd annual Beer Fest Saturday. The event will take place at the Imperial Valley Desert Museum site in Ocotillo from 5 to 9 p.m. It's a 21 and over event with tickets priced at $35 in advance or $40 at the door. Designated drivers will be available for $20. There will be beer as well as food and music. The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District has announced their 1st annual Clean Air Day calendar contest. To honor and recognize Clean Air Day, the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District is asking students in grades K through 8 to create a poster on the importance of clean air and what can be done to help reduce air pollution. The top 12 entries will be placed on a county-wide calendar. You'll need to draw or color a picture that shows what we can do to help clean up the air. Drawings must be your own original work, no tracing or prefabricating. Design your picture on 8.5 by 11 paper, horizontal, that is, a white piece of paper. Eligible contestants must currently attend an elementary school in Imperial County. Write a clean air message on the drawing in English and or Spanish. Bilingual entries are encouraged. For example, we care for clean air, or shoot, don't pollute, etc. Don't fold or staple your drawing. All entries will be judged on the basis of creativity, originality, and relevance to the theme of improving air quality. Imperial County Air Pollution Control District staff will judge all entries, and they'll become property of the Air Pollution Control District. Judge's decision is final. Turn in your artwork by November 22nd, as that's the deadline. If you need a form to enter, check out the office of the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. You should be able to pick one up there. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
As with most things in life, the key to achieving your long-term objectives is planning. David H. West Insurance has been helping many residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs, from life to Medicare and financial planning too. David, Jose, and staff are ready to help you with your insurance needs. Call David H. West Insurance today for an appointment at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411. Or stop by 8th and Commercial in El Centro.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, very typical mid-October mundane yet pleasant weather will persist across the region this week and into next week. Temperatures will warm somewhat through today, with the Imperial and Yuma valleys reaching back towards the mid-90s. A fast-moving, dry weather system will force temperatures back down around the seasonal average by the weekend. Near normal high temperatures will persist through the weekend, with modest warming expected again during the early part of next week. Generally, sunny days and clear nights can be expected for the 7-day forecast period. 94 the high yesterday, 58 our low. Sunny today with a high near 96. West-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 65, light wind. Thursday, sunny with a high near 94. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. 65 degrees downtown, 52% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, we're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial thick burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company, Brawley, El Centro, and Holtville. Imperial's Do-It Centers is where you'll find what you need when you need it. Well, the St. Louis Cardinals are going to be, well, they're going to be spectators. The Washington Nationals, with a 7-4 win, swept the National League Championship Series, and they will move on. Will they meet the Yankees or the Astros? The Astros with a 4-1 win yesterday, and they lead the best of 7 series, 2-1. Astros and the Yankees will play again this afternoon at Yankee Stadium, weather permitting. KXO Sports Time is 7:53.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do-It Centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for. Because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at imperialhardwarecompany.com. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Well, some action in NFL football. The Jaguars have sent Jalen Ramsey to the Los Angeles Rams. The disgruntled cornerback is now the Rams' problem. Ramsey to the West Coast for first-round picks in 2020 and 2021, and a fourth-rounder in 2021 as well. And the Rams also active in sending cornerback Marcus Peters to the Baltimore Ravens. In exchange, they got linebacker Kenny Young and an undisclosed 2020 draft pick. And the Tennessee Titans reportedly will start quarterback Ryan Tannehill, benching Marcus Mariota for Week 7 in their matchup against the Los Angeles Chargers. High school football this weekend, Friday and Thursday. Thursday night, John Driffel and me, we will be at Southwest, the Brawley Wildcats, Southwest Eagles, 6:45 on AM 1230 and on the web at KXOradio.com. Friday night, the Holtville Vikings will host the Mountain Empire Redhawks. Vincent Memorial Scots and the Calipatria Hornets go at it. Palo Verde Yellow Jackets invade Calexico. And a Friday night featured game on AM 1230 and on the web at KXOradio.com. The Imperial Tigers and Central Spartans, Mickey Dale, George Grijalva bringing you that action. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers in El Centro, Brawley, and Holtville. Get it done with a little help from your friends at Imperial Hardware Company. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and weather is next. It is brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Stocks opened a bit lower today as tensions between the U.S. and China over Hong Kong protest weighed on efforts to complete a trade deal. And after a weak retail sales report offset better than expected corporate earnings reports. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down just 12.25 at 27,012. The S&P 500 down 1.81 at 2,993. The NASDAQ is at 8,138. That's down just about 10 points. Gold up $4.40 an ounce, and oil up 50 cents a barrel. China threatened to retaliate over a series of bills backing pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong that unanimously passed the House of Representatives late yesterday. A spokesman for China's foreign ministry said that if the legislation were to become law, it wouldn't only harm China's interest in China-U.S. relations, but would also seriously damage U.S. interest. We think it's possible this bill will push China into a public show of defiance against U.S. interference, which could mean a crackdown on Hong Kong protesters, said Jasper Lawler, head of research at London Capital Group. Meanwhile, the Wall Street Journal reported there are questions about the amount of U.S. agricultural products China will actually buy as part of the tentative trade deal announced last week.
One medical center in Imperial County is focused on you, Pioneers Memorial. Now, Pioneers and its Center for Joint Replacement is the first to receive the prestigious national designation as a Center for Excellence by the DNV organization. The Center for Joint Replacement at Pioneers is a team of specialized medical experts focusing on the individual needs of our patients. And as always, Pioneers means personalized care, where every patient receives the commitment of many with a focus on one, you.
It will be sunny today with a high near 96, west-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 65, light wind becoming west about 5 miles an hour this evening. And it'll be sunny tomorrow with a high near 94, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. 66 degrees downtown, 49% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, the leading medical center in the Imperial Valley. At Pioneers, it's the commitment of many with a focus on one, you.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. A former top aide to the Secretary of State is on Capitol Hill meeting with House impeachment investigators. Correspondent Bill Rakoff has details.
Michael McKinley is a career Foreign Service officer, and up until last week, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's de facto chief of staff. McKinley resigned last Friday, ending a 37-year career as the impeachment probe turns its focus on the State Department in the Ukraine matter. McKinley's appearance today on Capitol Hill follows that yesterday of George Kent, another State Department official who is said to have detailed to the committees investigating the president how the administration targeted now former U.S. ambassador to the Ukraine, Marie Yovanovitch. Bill Rakoff, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The Democratic presidential candidates took aim at the leader of the pack at their fourth debate in Westerville, Ohio. Political correspondent Ed O'Keefe was there.
Elizabeth Warren, the new polling frontrunner, faced questions throughout the night about how much it would cost to implement her Medicare for All plan, whether or not her tax plan is punitive, and whether or not she really is the best candidate to represent the Democratic Party in a race next year against Donald Trump.
Republicans in the House of Representatives are introducing legislation imposing sanctions on Turkey over its invasion into northern Syria. Vice President Pence and Secretary of State Pompeo are flying to Turkey for a meeting with President Erdogan. CBS's Christina Ruffini.
Erdogan will not meet with the National Security Advisor or Special Envoy. He will meet with the VP's delegation tomorrow. But with the rhetorics on both sides, especially what we're hearing from the Turks saying they won't back down, they don't care about sanctions, they've kind of dug out this intractable position.
Vladimir Putin has invited Erdogan to Russia to discuss the situation in Syria. President Trump just now saying Kurds are no angels. The parents of a 19-year-old killed in a traffic accident in the UK say they were surprised when they were invited to the White House and President Trump walked in. But Charlotte Charles and Tim Dunn tell CBS News they were shocked when Mr. Trump told them the woman behind the wheel of the car that hit their son was in the next room, ready to meet them.
We've said all along that, you know, we are willing to meet her. We are still willing to meet her. But it needs to be on UK soil, you know, and with therapists and mediators. And that's not just for us, that's for her as well.
Charles and Dunn are insisting Ann Secoulis return to Britain to face justice. Kids in Chicago are getting the day off tomorrow. Mayor Lori Lightfoot has announced public schools will cancel classes because teachers are likely to go on strike. The Dow is down 4 points right now. This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Welcome to Sherwin-Williams.
So I can get 40% off paint?
Yes.
And 40% off stains?
You bet.
Party time!
Yeah!
Oh, party time, the color. I'd like 3 gallons in party time, please.
You got it. Ask Sherwin-Williams October 18th through 21st and save 40% on paints and stains with sale prices starting at $23.09. Only at your local Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Offer not valid in all states or where prohibited by law. Loans are subject to lender approval. See website for details.
Need cash but have bad credit or maxed out cards? Now you can get a personal loan for up to $5 grand, whatever your credit, with no paperwork. 27cash.com is one of the nation's largest personal loan networks. If you have a checking account and a regular income source, you can get cash in your account as soon as tomorrow. Type this into your smartphone or computer address bar. www.27cash.com. That's 27cash.com. 27cash.com.
An American who teaches in the UK may be in trouble for selling stolen religious artifacts.
After a 3-month investigation, officials from Oxford's Ancient Papyri Project have reportedly concluded that Professor Dirk Abing, one of the world's most celebrated classics professors, sold at least 11 papyrus fragments of some of the earliest Bibles known to the family behind the Hobby Lobby chain, who then donated at least some of them to the Bible Museum they founded. They're not commenting. The museum says it's returning the suspect fragments to Oxford. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
CNN taking flack for the final question at last night's presidential debate.
I'd like you to tell us about a friendship that you've had that would surprise us.
It was inspired by the recent controversy over Ellen's seat next to former President Bush at an NFL game.
When I say be kind to one another, I don't mean only the people that think the same way that you do.
Twitter critics quick to point out there wasn't a single debate question on climate change. Candidate Julian Castro later called it journalistic malpractice. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it. I love it.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey man, how's it going?
Hi, so I have this stain and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.